He decided to fly out.
Kalani from 90 Day Fiance has a new boyfriend.
Lit up right now, and you just lit up.
But even though they've been together for a year now, we only just found out what he looks like. So who is this new man? And what is he hiding? Kalani's new boyfriend is named Dallas Nuez. He's the guy that Kalani's been talking about on The Last Resort. But even though he clearly changed Kalani's whole life, she didn't reveal too much about him on the show. And now, information is finally starting to come out about him. He seems like a pretty private guy, although that might be about to change soon, because Kalani just officially announced their relationship, and Dallas later revealed his face for the first time. We've all suspected that Kalani and Dallas were together for a while now, but we finally got confirmation on October 31st. That day, Kalani shared a photo of Dallas to her Instagram stories. The photo showed her new boyfriend in the ocean. We only got to see his back since she didn't actually share his face, but Kalani wrote that she waited a year for this, and she added some emojis, including pink hearts. She also tagged Dallas's own Instagram account, and that's where things get really interesting, because while Dallas does have an account, he hasn't actually posted anything yet, but he did share something, and this was how we found out what he looks like. On the same day that Kalani shared her story, Dallas also posted something to his stories. This was a selfie of him with a woman and 3 kids. It's not clear who these people are to him. The woman could be his friend, but for all we know, she could also be part of his family. Dallas also wrote a short message over the photo. He wished somebody a happy KK day. The post seemed really sweet, but we obviously don't know much about these people at all. Still, we got to see Dallas's face for the first time, and Distractify pointed out that based on some of the words he used in his caption, Dallas could be Samoan. That's pretty much all we know from his social media at this point. Maybe he'll start posting more soon, and that way we can find out more about him. As of right now, the only other thing we know is what he does for work. According to In Touch, Dallas is a security guard. He's licensed by the Bureau of Security and Investigative Services. But that's pretty much all the information we have about him. I feel like we will find out more soon though, because according to The Sun, Kalani and Dallas are actually pretty serious about each other. They have been together for a year now, so it's clear that this isn't just a casual hookup. But there's more, because allegedly there were rumors about the two of them moving in together. Dallas supposedly already introduced Kalani to his family, so it seems like they're ready to take the next step. But that's actually pretty crazy if you think about it. I mean, Kalani and Asuelu filmed for The Last Resort in January of this year, so it's not been that long since they officially split up, and rumors about Kalani and Dallas moving in together started spreading in July, so this is all happening really fast. That doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Maybe Dallas and Kalani are just really great together, and they're sure about their relationship. But at the same time, Kalani is a mom. She should think about her kids first, and I hope she's doing that. I hope that she's not letting Dallas into her kids' lives too soon. If things didn't work out between them and the kids were already invested in him, that could be heartbreaking for them. So I hope that doesn't happen. I mean, Kalani does seem to be in love with Dallas, and to be fair, he has been around for a while. In December 2022 and January 2023, people noticed that a man with tattoos on his hand was spending a lot of time with Kalani. There were a couple of posts on her social media that this man appeared in. She never showed his face, but it's clear now that this was Dallas, which is actually kind of reassuring. He's been around for about a year now, and in that time, he's kept a pretty low profile. He only just showed us his face, so maybe he's in this for the right reasons. That's actually one thing that some people seem to be worried about. Could Dallas just be using Kalani for fame? Maybe he's just with her because he wants to be in the spotlight too. But to be honest, I don't think that's the case. Like I said, he hasn't really been in the spotlight much over the past year, even though he could have been. And even when Kalani announced their relationship, she just shared a photo of him from the back. He also doesn't have any posts at all on his social media, so it doesn't seem like he's a clout chaser. Otherwise, he would probably be posting on his Instagram by now. The only thing that seems a little suspicious is that he does have an account, and that he let Kalani tag him in her post. His profile also isn't set to private, So could he be planning to start posting on Instagram soon? I mean, I'm not really sure that that's what his plan is. He probably would have done it by now if he was interested in gaining as many followers as possible. And to be honest, even if he does start posting sometime soon, that doesn't actually prove anything. He could still be completely serious about Kalani and their relationship. Overall, these two do seem to be in a pretty good place right now, although there's obviously a lot we don't know about them. Who knows? Maybe Dallas will appear on 90 Day Fiance with Kalani at some point. That's always a possibility. He has already played a huge role on the show anyway, since what happened between him and Kalani really changed things forever between her and Asuelu. After Asuelu cheated on her, he gave her a hall pass, and as a result, she ended up kissing Dallas. But things then got more serious between them. They were intimate together, and they eventually started developing feelings for each other. Kalani tried to forget about Dallas, but she just couldn't. She was really torn about it for a while. She still wanted her marriage to work, but Dallas was on her mind too. And then, when he came to visit her, they got together again. And eventually, Kalani realized that she and Asuelu were over. She said that she wanted a divorce, and she also made it clear that she wanted this to happen as soon as possible. She said that this was mainly because of the kids. The sooner they got divorced, the better it would be for them. I can see where she's coming from with that, but I also can't help but wonder if part of the reason why she was in such a rush was her relationship with Dallas. Maybe she felt like she should be officially single before starting anything. Then again, she did get together with Dallas while she was still trying to work things out with Asuelu. So I don't know if divorce would make that much of a difference for her. But what do you guys think about all this? What do you think about Dallas and Kalani's relationship? Do you think it's too soon for them to be moving in together? And do you think Dallas has good intentions? Or are you worried that he might just be using Kalani for fame? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.